More than 1,000 Kenyan nationals have been recruited and sent to Russia, and many of them are now fighting for Russian forces in Ukraine. This was revealed in Kenyan intelligence report presented to Parliament, which described large-scale recruitment under deceptive pretenses. Some Kenyans were lured with promises of good civilian jobs in Russia, like electrician, security guards, or drivers. Recruiters often organized tourist visas and travel arrangements, then allegedly switched the recruits into military contracts once they arrived in Russia. Many had no military experience, received limited training, and ended up on the front line in Ukraine. A key suspect, Festus Omwamba, has been arrested in Kenya on charges of human trafficking and recruiting people under false pretenses.
Nilimpeleka mpaka airport. Yeye akiniambia, yeye alikuwa ameniambia naenda kazi ya udereva.
Some returning Kenyans have described how they were told they would get jobs, only to be made to sign contracts in Russian without full understanding and then deployed to combat. Kenyan police have arrested a recruiter linked to the network. The foreign minister, Musalia Mudavadi, plans to travel to Moscow to protest the illegal recruitment and seek protection or reputation for the affected Kenyans. Families of the recruits have been appealing to the government to help trace and back their loved ones. The Russian embassy in Kenya denies that Russian authorities have been illegally recruiting Kenyans or issuing visas for military purposes. It says Russia allows voluntary enlistment of foreign citizens in its armed forces under Russian law. Some recruits have been wounded, reported missing, or confirmed dead. Kenya is investigating possible collusion between recruitment agencies, rogue officials, and foreign intermediaries.
Amechutiwa. Valia Mudavadi unisikie. President Ruto unisikie. Mimi ni mnyonge. Hata siwezi jua nitaweza kufikia aje. Naomba tu unisaidie. Wanangu akuje tu nimzike hivyo tu ndio naweza mwambia.
The situation has drawn international attention as reports emerge several African nationals being misled into joining Russia. The recruiters mainly target unemployed youth, security guards, former NYS, police, military hopeful youths, men desperate for overseas jobs. They use Facebook, Telegram, WhatsApp groups, word of mouth through agents, fake overseas job adverts. They promise a salary between 150,000 to 300,000 per month. Security jobs, warehouses work, construction or airport jobs in Russia. Then they offer free accommodation and fast visa processing. Most recruits are told nothing about active war deployment. The network allegedly process tourist or work visas. They organize flights to Moscow. They provide sponsors or local contacts in Russian. Everything looks legal at departure from Kenya. Families believe their sons are going for a normal employment. Once they arrive, passports may be confiscated. They are taken to holding centers or military processing camps. Contracts in Russian language are presented for signing. Some report being pressured or misled into signing military contracts. Many claim they only realize its military enlistment after arrival. Under Russian law, foreign nationals can legally join the army, but the controversy is whether Kenyans were fully informed or deceived. Reported pattern showing that short training, sometimes only weeks, basic weapon orientation, deployment to front lines in Ukraine. Many recruits reportedly had no military backgrounds, no combat training, no understanding of the war situation. Kenyan authorities, including the National Police Service, have arrested suspect recruiters. These agents collect processing fees, organize travel documents, assure recruits the jobs are civilian, sometimes work through small travel agencies. Some investigation also suggest multi-layers network involving Kenyan brokers, foreign intermediaries, individuals operating inside Russia. Kenyan Foreign Affairs Ministry, led by Musalia Mudavadi, has raised concerns with Russian authorities, and meanwhile, the Russian embassy in Kenya denies illegal recruitment and maintains that foreign enlistment is voluntary under the Russian law. The key issue isn't whether foreigners can legally join Russian army. The issue is, were Kenyan misled? Were contracts explained properly? Were they trafficked under false job promises? Are the vulnerable youth exploited? If deception occurred, it may amount to human trafficking. not just a simple foreign enlistment. Fellow Kenyans, this is no longer a foreign war story. It's about our brothers, our sons, our neighbors leaving home chasing hope and landing in a battlefield they never signed up for. When unemployment becomes desperation, desperation becomes vulnerability. And when vulnerability meets deception, lives are destroyed. Whether this recruitment was legal or illegal, voluntary or manipulated, one thing is clear. Kenyan youth must not become cannon fodder in wars they don't understand. The government must protect its citizens. Recruiters who exploit our brothers must face justice. And young Kenyans must verify every overseas job opportunity before boarding that plane. No salary is worth your life. If you believe our youth deserve protection and transparency, make your voice heard, like this video, share it widely, and subscribe so that we continue exposing the truth boldly, fearlessly, and without compromise. Stay informed, stay alert, and above all, protect our future.
Peleka mpaka airport. Yeye akiniambia, yeye alikuwa ameniambia naenda kazi ya udereva.
Naenda Saudi Arabia. Siko najua akatenda kwa Russia, ingia Russia army.
Nipigia simu, akaniambia, "My dear, ile kazi tumeambiliwa sio yenye tumepewa." I think walinyang'anywa simu sasa hapo. After 2 weeks akanipigia, akaandika message tena, akaniambia tunijaribu venye wanaweza rudi. Mkubwa ndio tulikuwa naye akiniambia, "Mama, uelewi venye kunaenda, usikii baba amechutiwa. Valia Mudavadi unisikie. President Ruto unisikie. Mimi ni mnyonge. Hata siwezi jua nitaweza kufikia aje. Naomba tu unisaidie. Wanangu akuje tu nimzike, hivyo tu ndio naweza mwambia. Ndio tupeleke documents zake zote." But walikuwa wanasema ati hawajasikia mtu amekufa deceased. Ati sasa na wakasema ati wamefuga njia za kuenda Russia kutoka August. Sasa kutoka hapo sasa tukaambiwa tugoje response ya wiki 2.